everyone. So today I am going to do the wedding makeup tutorial. My cousin did my hair in like a wedding updo, just something simple, so I figured it would definitely play into the makeup tutorial. So I'm going to do this in two ways. So on one side, I'm going to do like a more neutral tone, something very simple, very light. And then on the other side, I'm going to do like a darker. I found two looks that I really like, so I'm going to just split it. As far as like face wise, I do already have like my foundation, concealer, my eyebrows are done, all of that. What I'll do is I'm gonna do, sorry if you can hear, Marty's giving the dogs a bath and Mason's playing around, so I apologize for that. So on my face, I am going to, I already have, like I said, I already have the foundation and concealer. I'm gonna just do like a bronzy color, but I'm still gonna split. So I'm going to have this like the more neutral. I'm gonna go a little heavier on this side. The only thing that I'm not going to do is do fake eyelashes. And the only reason that I'm not is because I don't have any more of the big like glam ones, and I don't want to get out my brand new ones that I have just for right now. So that's the only thing that I'm not gonna do is fake eyelashes. So if you, and that's up to you. When I got married, I had very, very minimal makeup. Just actually, I only wore mascara and eyeliner and chapstick. So that was all that I wore. But if you really want to have fake eyelashes, all you'd have to do is put those on. That would be the only thing that you have to do different. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so let's go ahead and start with the neutral side. So this is going to be my neutral. So I'm going to start with the face. I already have foundation and concealer on. So we just have to do contouring and blush and all of that. So for the neutral side, I'm going to start off with my contouring with my Wet n Wild Dulce de Leche color palette. And it's just the two. You guys have seen this before. And I'm going to start off with this brush. I'm going to dip into the lighter color first. And I'm just going to put that, let me fix my mirror. I'm going to put that up here on my cheeks and a little bit above the eyebrow and down here. I got a little too much of my brush here, right? And then I'm going to go into the darker side, just using that same exact brush and just applying that for the contour, something very, very subtle. So for the neutral side, you're just gonna want something, just that little pop of color, nothing too crazy. And then for blush, I chose the Ulta brand Cheek Color in Afternoon Delight, and I know you've seen this one before. This is a very like soft, like pink corally color. Again, nothing too crazy and heavy. You just want that little bit of color on your cheeks. And then I'm going, of course, you know what my next step is. I'm going to use the Lorac illuminating highlighter and just put that right on the top of my cheek. And because I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, I'm going to go ahead and do this, even though it's in the center of my face. And just a little bit. So that's going to be the face look to start off with. So for the eyes, I'm going to use a combination of these two palettes. So my Too Faced Natural Eyes and then my Tartelette in Bloom palettes. So this is going to have both of them in there. Alright, so I'm going to start off, as always, with the Heaven as my base. And that's just going to go all over the eyelid and then up to my eyebrow. Okay, and I apologize for the lighting. I've said it before, I will say it again. I don't understand what my camera has against this side of my face, but the lighting goes crazy. I don't get it. I don't know. Alright, so then I'm going to go in with the second one down, and this is Silk Teddy. And I'm going to start working on the crease. So I'm just going to put that right into the crease. I'm going to do my best to get the lighting not to be crazy. Okay, so we just got a little bit of shimmer. And then next I'm going to go in with the push-up. So it's the second one in from the Silk Teddy. And then with this, I'm going to put this all over the eyelid. Just at the eyelid. I'm not going any higher than that. Maybe it's just my brushes that this camera doesn't like for some reason. Alright, and then I'm going to switch over to my Tartelette palette. And I'm going to then go in with Sweetheart. So that's down here at the bottom. And I apologize, I was spray painting a t-shirt for Memorial Day, so my hands have some spray paint on them. And with the Sweetheart, I'm just going to focus on the inside. And I'm going to stop about halfway. And then with my e.l.f. blending brush, I'm going to go in with Smarty Pants. And that is the light brown color. And that I'm going to put on the side. And I'm just going to kind of bring that in with that Sweetheart color. Alright. And then for my crease, I grab a different brush here. I'm going to go in with Funny Girl. And it's a very shimmery color. And I'm just going to kind of go in above everything and add that. And I'm going to even put that in my crease here, or the inside of my eye. I'm still going to do the white like I normally do, but this is also, I'm just bringing that down to the under eye as well. So see, it's got a little bit of shimmer. Like I said, I'm still going to go in with the white, but I did go ahead and bring this down. We're just going to cover it up a little bit. And then I'm also now going to use the Firecracker, and that's more of a darker shimmery color. And I'm going to go right in the middle of those two colors. And actually, my favorite thing to do is just use your finger when you're doing this, because I find that it applies a lot better. Just in the middle there. Hope you guys can see that. Alright, and before I move under eye, I'm going to do the white And I'm just going to put that, not going to cover up the sparkles that I did. I'm going to focus more on like by the bridge of my nose. And then of course under the eyebrow. Okay. And then for the under eye, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in with this brown color that I used on this side. And again, that's the Smarty Pants. And I'm going to bring that all the way to the corner of my eye. Alright, so for eyeliner, I'm going to do a combination of two. So I have this gold eyeliner by MAC. This is the Atomic Core, and then my ColourPop Swerve black eyeliner. And I'm going to do a combination of the two. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the gold, and I'm just going to put this about halfway. Stupid lighting on the side of my face. I don't understand it. And then I'm even gonna bring that up just okay. And now I'm gonna go in with the black and just go on the other side. Alright. And I'm gonna go ahead and get a little closer so you can see. Okay. Then for liquid eyeliner, up at the top. Now, if you're not a big fan of liquid eyeliner, you can go ahead and stop at this point and just have that neutral look. But I am going to use this, and I'm going to use my Kat Von D ink liner in the shade Trooper. And this is that new one that I just got. So if you have trouble with it like I do, I close my eye, use my little beauty blender to pull my eye. Alright, so like I said, just a thin line. The cap on. And then for this side, I'm going to use my They're Real by Benefit. And this is in black. Alright. Alright, so that is going to be my neutral side. So we have just like the light browns, got a little bit of shimmer. You definitely need your good mascara, and with the gold and black eyeliner on my waterline and tightline. And now I'm still not the best at liquid eyeliner, so it is still a little bit rough. But here's what the finished side looks like. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the more glam side. Alright, so for the more glam look, I am going to, again, start with my face. And this I'm going to do more contouring with. So I'm actually going to go in with my contouring stick, and this is the NYX Wonder Stick, and I have the one in the shade Light Medium. That's 01. So first I'm going to do the darker color. and go in with the lighter color. And then I'm just going to go in with my Beauty Blender. And we're just going to get that all blended in. And then I am still going to do a little bit more contouring. I'm actually going to go in with my Jelly Pong Pong. And this is the bronzer Duo in Aruba. And I know you've seen me use this before. This is what I got in my Ipsy bag. And I'm just going to go into this darker color. Like you can still see that line, but in the mirror it's not there. I don't know. So just your normal contouring, but just putting a little more emphasis on that. And then for blush, I am going to go into my Lorac Cheek, and I'm going to do the Unimaginable. And same thing that I did before with the Lorac color. I'm just going to go in like normal. Top of the cheek, right under the eye. A little bit above as well. Alright. So that is going to be it for the face. Now for eyes on this one, the two palettes that I will be using are the Hard Candy, and this is in Smoke Out, it looks like. Yeah, Smoke Out. So that's what this one. And then my Ulta free palette that I had got that has all of these in there. So I am not going to use my Natural Eyes Heaven for my base on this one, and I'm actually going to start just a little bit different because we kind of need like a stencil in a sort on this one. I don't know if really stencil, more of like an outline look. Now I have seen some makeup tutorials where they'll put a piece of tape for the liquid eyeliner, but I'm looking around my desk here and I do not have tape. Yes, I do not have tape. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use this postcard that I also got from Ipsy, and I'm just going to take that, and you want to angle, got a piece of hair. You don't want to go straight out. You're going to want to angle up, pretty much meet up with the end of your eyebrow. And I'm not going to go all the way across with the liquid eyeliner because I just need like a stencil on the outside. So I'm just going to take this, and this is still my Kat Von D, and I'm going to just draw up. So I'm not going to go out very far. I only went out a little bit of the way, but I need that stencil because what I'm going to do is that's going to be the darker side of the eye, and I need more of like an oval shape, so that's going to keep kind of like I know I don't want to go any further for that. Now, especially for your wedding day, if you did your makeup or your face firsthand, you will want to make sure that you have a tissue with you. I'm going to use this little cotton round, I think is what it's called, because when you use your darker colors, you're going to have fallout, and when you get your pictures done, you don't want to have anything, you know, especially you don't want to see that. So you'll want to make sure that you have this for your darker colors. I am going to go ahead and start off with the lighter side first. So for this, I'm actually going to start out in the Hard Candy palette, and I'm going to use this silver gray color, and then we're going to go over it with like a more pigmented one. But you're just going to start in the corner. And I am going to use this as my base color, but I'm not going to bring it all the way up to my eyebrow. And I'm not even going to go all the way to that line because we're going to use a darker color over top of that. Alright, this is basically, we're just for the shimmer, most of all. So I'm going to do like a silver gray on the inside, and I'm going to use this palette. Again, these don't have names, so I have no idea, but on camera it looks white, but this is actually like a silver color. And I'm hoping that it's going to have enough pigment. I may have to wet my brush. Yeah, I'm going to wet my brush. So I'm just going to use my setting spray and spray my brush. Alright. Dip back into that. And if you watch my makeup tutorial where I did the green look, I go more in depth about why you should wet your brush sometimes. Right, and you don't want to go any higher than the crease with this look. And I'm just going to go about halfway, a little bit over, but I'm going to meet up with the black in the middle. Alright, so now you are going to want to make sure that you have your tissue because we're going to do the darker colors. So I made it pretty far before I realized that my camera was no longer recording. I had a bunch of stuff that needed to be deleted, so I did that. So all I did was I used my Hard Candy in the black, and I'll show you here, and use this one, and that's just what is on the corner of my eye. I did wet my brush, and then to transition in the middle I used this dark, it's like a dark gray shimmery color, and I just took the brush and blended right in the middle, and that's also the color that I have underneath my eye as well. So really I didn't miss too much here. I am going to do the winged look and finish from my outline I have on the side here, so we're all going to cross our fingers and hope that this goes well. I have my little beauty blender here. So I just shut my eye and pull, and I'm going to go from the tip, the outward tip, and we are just going to, I'm so bad at liquid eyeliner, take this and just come down until you reach your eyelid, and then just finish you normally do. And you leave it like that. No, I'm just kidding. So you have to fill in this like triangle area that you've created. Probably stop while I'm ahead, but I'm going to try and fix this right here. Alright, not too bad. Right, so that is the winged look. And then for mascara, I am going to use my Too Faced Better Than Sex. And just apply that. Just lighting. I don't understand it. Alright, and that is the Glam Eye. Okay, so you can see two very, very different looks. Now for the last step, I am going to do lip color. I'm going to start off with the neutral side, and I am going to go in with my ColourPop Lippie Stick, and this is in Frida. And I'm just going to put this on the neutral side. Feels weird putting lipstick only on one side of my mouth. Okay. I'm gonna have to like hold up a piece of paper, because right now I just look kind of crazy. And then for the crazier side, or more glam side of my face, now I'll be honest with you, especially for a wedding, I do not suggest using the Tarteist lip paint. It is way too easy to smudge it. It's going to transfer onto everything, and it is impossible to get off. So I really, truly do not recommend using the Tarteist lip paint. If you've had more success with it, I'm jealous, but I do like it. But for a wedding, that's too risky. That's way too risky for me. But I'm going to use the Wet n Wild, and this is an Old School Glam. It is funny trying to do one side. Alright. And this is just how the whole thing. This is just how you should look for your wedding. Just depends what side the photographer's on. Just like, hey, whoa. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold up this card so you... This is kind of hard to judge. You got two crazy looks going on. Alright, so for the less glam side, the neutral. Oh, gotta get that hair in there. So here's that look. And for your more glam side, here's this look. Alright, so if you have any questions about either side, and I absolutely apologize for losing the bit where I put the black in, But if you have any questions at all about anything, definitely let me know and I will answer all the questions. I do have my Instagram and email address listed down below, so you can contact me however you'd like. If you like what you saw today, definitely give me a thumbs up, and I look forward to hearing from everyone. And make sure that you hit subscribe and join the family. I try to post videos a couple times a week, so I will see everyone next week. Bye.